If you dey Yankee now, that is America, you dey there right now, and you open your TikTok app, what you are going to see might be this on your screen. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on the solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. So last year, majority members for Congress, that is their own House of Assembly now, passed a law banning TikTok from on the 19th of January, a day before President Trump go enter office. And they say we are passing this law, but not be we go enforce am. When Trump enter office the next day, which is on the 20th, he go enforce the law. Why are they banning TikTok? They're saying that China get TikTok. The company will get major stake for TikTok is a Chinese company called ByteDance. According to the laws of China, every organization for China must give out information to China security agencies. Any information they get, which China security agencies need, every organization in China are bound by law to give it to the Chinese agencies when they need it. TikTok is designed in a way where if you have TikTok in your phone, it can track where you are going to, it can track where you are, it can read your text messages, it can give serious information about your phone and the things in your phone to the company that is organized, that owns TikTok. That TikTok can see all those things in your phone. And by law, once the Chinese government needs those information, TikTok must give it to them. America say they are not comfortable with that. So they have told the company that owns TikTok, ByteDance, to sell their shares in TikTok to another company outside China. That's the only way they can allow TikTok to work in their country. ByteDance don't go sell their shares. Rather, they went to court. They say the law, they violate American First Amendment. They drag the case for court. Court said no, it does not violate American First Amendment. So yesterday night, TikTok by themselves decide to stop the app because the deadline where they give them now today. If you go Google Play Store now, you cannot download TikTok. If you go Apple Play Store now, you cannot download TikTok once you do America. But they work for other countries. What I don't know is if you can use VPN to use it. Meanwhile, if the concern of America is real, then TikTok is a threat. Let's be realistic. It means if my president Tinubu get TikTok for phone and the Chinese government wants to buy him, they know where he is right now. If he dey toilet, they know. If he dey bath, they know. That's a serious security threat. Any country that has sense will see that as a threat. If Nigeria produces an app today that can track everybody's location that has the app on their phone, China no go gree make that app work for their country. It is why some of these Asian and Middle East countries that they select the app that they let work for their country. Anyway, Donald Trump has promised that once he comes into power, he's going to push the deadline of the law. As the president, he has the right to do that. He can push it for 90 days. So he has said he's going to do that, and he's most likely going to announce that on his first day of office, which means once he swear in tomorrow, he can push the deadline. Then when they don't push up by 90 days, TikTok will continue to work. They go, they fight, they won't fight, how to combat the law, how to do whatever they want to do. But the concern of America is valid. Meanwhile, they ban TikTok for Nigeria. Many of all these our youths don't do trouble. Perla and Jarvis, I don't wonder. Okay, those guys don't already diversify. They're already shooting videos. They're already building their platform on YouTube and Facebook because they know that this thing we do, any law can come tomorrow that will shift it. Not just even content creating, anything you do, any law can come tomorrow that can just end it. Not be landmark which invest how many billions. That's who one new president just entered, just decides he want to do Coastal Road. That's how life just be. So whatever you do, they keep back up for corner. Where you feel wrong, go in case you spoil. Very necessary. The 170 million TikTok users in the US were in for a rude awakening last Saturday night when the enormously popular video sharing app became inaccessible because of a law passed by a bipartisan majority in Congress last year. TikTok voluntarily shut down service to its users ahead of Sunday's ban. Users in the US who opened the app were greeted with a message with the headline, "Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now." A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. The message reads, "Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned." TikTok will also no longer be available in the Apple or Google Play stores. CBS News has reached out to TikTok for comment. Lawmakers and US officials have sounded the alarm for years about the supposed risk that TikTok ties to China pose to national security. And Congress moved last year to force TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance, to sell its stake in the app or be cut off from the US market. The law gave the company a deadline of January 19, one day before a new president would take office. With no sign of a sale in sight, TikTok's last ditch legal challenge failed on Friday when the Supreme Court said the law does not violate the First Amendment. The Biden House said it will leave enforcement of the law to the incoming Trump administration, and President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to save the app on Saturday. Trump told NBC News he was considering an option to extend the deadline for the law to go into effect. The 90-day extension is something that will most likely be done because it's appropriate, he said in the phone interview, adding, "If I decide to do that, I'll probably announce it on Monday." US officials have repeatedly warned that TikTok threatens national security because the Chinese government could use it as a vehicle to spy on Americans or covertly influence the US public by amplifying or suppressing certain content. The concern is warranted. They said because Chinese national security laws require organizations to cooperate with intelligence gathering, FBI Director Christopher Wray told House Intelligence Committee members last year that the Chinese government could compromise Americans' devices through the software. Why is it a security threat? Republican Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri said Friday, if you have TikTok on your phone currently, it can track your whereabouts. It can read your text messages. It can track your keystrokes. It has access to your phone records. If the Chinese government gets its hand on that information, it's not just a national security threat, it's a personal security threat, Hawley said. In 2022, TikTok began an initiative known as Project Texas to safeguard American users' data on servers in the US and ease lawmakers' fears. The Justice Department said the plan was insufficient because it still allowed some US data to flow to China.